Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living. Today we're going to make oatmeal bread.
Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living, a whole food, plant-based lifestyle.
This recipe is from my Oster book, but I've had to change a few things because I just didn't have all the ingredients. I want to show you my choices. You'll find this on page 54. Alright, so as I show you the ingredients, I'm going to put them in a bread maker. That saves us like an enormous amount of time. So you need an Oster bread maker. So that's what we're going to use. So here we got 1.5 cup almond milk. I prefer to buy my almond milk at Sam's Club. Comes to 2 of these, works out perfect for me. Do I make my own? Yes, I do that too. You need 2 tablespoons of butter or vegan butter. Instead of using vegan butter this time around, we're going to use Crisco vegetable shortening. Then the next thing you need is 1 teaspoon of Himalayan sea salt. Then you need 1 cup of either quick oats, rolled oats, as long as it's not cooked, regular oatmeal. So this is 1 cup of regular oatmeal. Then you need 3 cups of bread flour. Well, I didn't have enough bread flour, so I measured it and sifted it, and this right here is 1 2/3 cup of bread flour. What to do? Well, I always have all-purpose flour on hand, so this is 1 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour. But all-purpose flour is not the same as bread flour. It just doesn't have enough gluten. What do you do for that? You do this. You buy, this is Bob's Red Mill gluten flour. And because my all-purpose flour is old, I added an extra tablespoon. So here's 2 tablespoons of that extra gluten that's really got to getting things going. Then you need a 1/4 cup of vegan dark sugar. So what we're going to do is make a little well here, put the sugar inside. The last thing you need is your bread machine yeast. So put that in on top of the sugar. And that's it. Now we start the machine. We simply, and I'm going to move you to the bread controls. You're going to be using the basic cycle, which is normally used for white bread. I like light crust, so it's going to be 1L, and it's going to take 3 hours to cook.
All right, so here it is. My fingers shows basic. 1H, 1L. 1 is the basic, L means light, P medium, H means dark. It's going to take 3 hours, then you press the start button. So right away, as soon as you press start, it starts to mix all the ingredients together. And what you're hoping for is one nice ball. I'll show you a little bits of this as this goes on the next 3 hours. I'm going to lift it up so you can see it. See, it's starting to mix it all in. I'm going to get a spatula for the edges. Do this. I like to do it. Just being involved in the bread. I'm just scraping it off the sides. Usually by the time the process goes on, it kicks it all off. The pan is clean on the sides. It's almost a ball. So soon it's going to be resting. Right now, we're just going to leave it alone. I'll show you what it looks like after it rests. So right now we are in the resting phase. And so it's just going to be like that for about 20 minutes, and then they'll just keep on kneading it. And eventually I'll get into the bake cycle. I can't wait to taste this bread. It's almost a dough. It's going to be a really nice 1 pound loaf, that's for sure. Alright, just wanted to show you before. You just have to wait for it to finish rising and then they'll start to bake. It's just a thing of beauty to look at. You know that your bread is being kneaded right now, and it's going to be just delicious cooking in this bread maker. It's like a magical mystery tour right here in the bread maker. Looks, it's resting again. Just heavenly. Alright, that's Linda in the background telling our dogs to cooperate. I can't open it yet, but you can see the gold globe. The top of the bread is just beautifully golden. It's raised a little higher in the pan, which is just fine. So I can't wait to show it to you. We have less than 2 minutes to go. So we're going to get the cooling rack. I always keep it at the very bottom of my cupboard. And we also need to get some gloves, because these things are hot. I mean, it's hot. Okay. And we're going to pick up the lid. Oh, magnificent. Close this for now. Snap this thing down. Flip it upside down. Look at that. And then yes, it's got a hole on the bottom, but you know it's this kind of bread. And this is oatmeal bread. So we're gonna let it cool a little bit, and then we'll show you a slice of it.
A slice of nirvana.
A slice of nirvana. See you in a few minutes. Okay, so in a few minutes, what we're gonna do, oh, it's still hot. We're gonna cut the loaf. It's not as dense as the other loaves are. I can always, that reminds you that it's still hooked up. Unplug it, you can unplug it. I love it that at least the machines let you know. We really should bring it up. It'll help warm up the kitchen because it's cold today, and this is going to be wonderful. Alright, we're just going to slightly cut it. Oh, we're not on the board. I think I cut too big a slice, but I can have it Sheridan.
Okay. We'll just cut it in half.
It's really hot. You want me to get you some of that vegan butter?
Yes.
So if you take a look at the crumb, it's nice and soft in the middle. It's cooked. And it looks like it's going to be a really delicious bread. Now, my wife is going to have it with butter, and I'm going to have it without butter. We are a earth balanced family. This butter is non-GMO, vegan, USDA organic, powered by plants. But of course, like anything else, you eat too much of it, it's going to get to you. Just going to put a little bit on hers.
Thank you.
You bet. Okay, so here's mine. It's a soft bread.
Does it have oatmeal in it?
It has oatmeal in it. This is 1 cup of oatmeal. And it's going to be my latest new wonderful bread in the house.
It's very nice and soft. A tender bread.
Tender.
All right, so what I did today, the second day, I cut these in triangles, and I'm going to share one with my sweetheart, and it's going to be just delicious. I'm eating mine without oil, and Linda's eating hers with vegan butter.
So thank you very much for watching us, and we'll put out another Breadmaker video soon. Bye-bye now.
If you like what you see, subscribe. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up.